Facebook Marketplace can be very handy when you want to reduce the clutter in your home. But if you're like me, you don't want to deal with shipping and negotiating with someone you never see in person. But there are dangers that you need to be aware of. I've used the Facebook Marketplace several times. I found the perfect dry mount press for mounting and framing my photography. I wouldn't have been able to find one new that I could afford. And recently, I bought a used Android phone. I don't use it as a phone, but since I use an iPhone, I wanted an Android phone to test things for this channel. Just the other day, I listed 2 items I had for sale: an electric bike and a musical instrument. Every time I've bought or sold on the marketplace, there was a scammer trying to trick me. Here's what happened these last 2 items I listed for sale. First response was from someone claiming that what I had for sale was exactly what they were looking for and they were ready to pay full price. Think about the normal interaction when you're shopping online. Normally, if you're interested in an item that's being sold online, what do? You ask first to see if it's still available. Then you might ask some questions about the condition, and eventually you may try to negotiate on a place to meet. Do you immediately send a message to the seller saying, "This is exactly what I'm looking for. I want it. Give me your address so I can pick it up"? It's possible, but very, very unlikely. The normal buyer often starts by asking if it's still available, just starting a conversation. Then they may say they'd like to see it, and there's a negotiation on where to meet and so on. Here's the first message I got on Facebook Marketplace for the e-bike that I was trying to sell. "Hey, I saw your ad on Marketplace. I'm very interested in it. When can I pick it up?" And then they gave an email. Let's look at the problems. First, it's poorly written. A lot of punctuation marks in weird places. They just added a bunch of periods randomly, and they have spelling issues. Often scammers are foreign and will have grammar issues in English, but don't count on that. I suspect that will be changing soon because it's now easy to have an AI tool proofread what you write, and scammers are getting more sophisticated all the time. Second issue with this buyer, they want to pick it up right away. They don't want to see it, they don't want to check the condition, they want to pick it up. Third issue is they give you an email address right away. Normally, it's a good idea not to exchange any personal information, including email addresses. Why do they do it? They do it because they want your email address in return and they want your physical address right away. Don't give out your information. Make sure that you've had a conversation with them first. I use an email alias rather than a real email. Now that's a new topic that we haven't really talked about on this channel, but I'll be releasing a video on email aliasing very soon. It's a great feature, so watch for it. Even though they gave an email address, don't believe it. It's a Gmail address which is very easy to create. Here's a second case of a scammer in response to my ad on Marketplace. Again, very similar to the previous one. In this case, they did ask if it was still available. I responded that it was. They then asked again in bad grammar for my cell phone number to call and pick it up. No negotiation, no interest in looking at it first. Don't give out any personal Excuse the dog. Don't give out any personal information until you've had a conversation to be secure. There's another tip off here. So Facebook Marketplace, you can often look at the profile of the person by clicking on it. But also right under the name here, it says they joined Facebook in 2024. It's a new profile, since of course it's a scammer trying to reel you in. Scammers go through hundreds of fake profiles because they often get closed down after being reported to Facebook. Notice what I did in each of these cases. I asked them for more information. I asked them each where they live. That was enough to scare them off because they knew that if I was going to ask them for personal information, it would out them as a scammer. Now, it's possible that a scammer could live in your city, but it's very unlikely. If they were local, they would face a high risk of being arrested. Scammers are typically from other countries. They know that even if you report it to your local police, they won't be pursued or arrested. When buying online, you have to be very cautious as well. When I bought a used Android phone, the woman that I purchased it from followed the advice I gave here. We chatted until both of us felt comfortable with the other person. We discussed the price, and we did something very important. We met at a public place to do the exchange. So I don't know where she lives, she doesn't know where I live. And it's all exchanged safely. So payment was then made using the Venmo app, which is okay. When buying or selling, don't invite them to your home. Agree to a local public location. And bring a friend with you if you can. Don't let the excitement of the sale or purchase remove your barriers. It helps to understand how scammers work so you can spot them. So here are some typical scams. This applies to Facebook Marketplace, but also to other platforms such as Craigslist, eBay, or Nextdoor. Fake payment confirmation scams. Imagine you get an email that looks like it's from PayPal confirming your payment. Always double check by logging into your PayPal account through the official website, not by clicking any links on the email. Also, don't trust personal or even bank checks. They're easily forged. One common trick is the overpayment scam. A buyer sends a bank check for more than the sales price and asks you to refund the difference. Problem is their check is as fake as a $3 bill, and you might lose your item as well because you accepted that check. You didn't check to make sure that the money was valid. Never accept payment for more than the value. Marley, scoot. Another one is to watch out for the shipping scam. A buyer insists on using their shipping account to handle the postage. They send you a prepaid label, but the address is modified to redirect the package or the postage charges back to your account. Always use your own trusted shipping if you have to do that. But frankly, one of the things I like about Facebook Marketplace is that hopefully you can do the exchange without dealing with shipping. So as a reminder to stay safe, only work with secure payment methods, preferably cash, but services like PayPal or Venmo are much more secure than a bank check. Don't accept checks or money orders, and never share your personal banking information. Meet in public places for local sales like a coffee shop or even a police station parking lot. If a deal feels off, it's okay to walk away at any time. Trust your instincts. If you think you've been scammed, act fast. Contact the platform you use to sell the item and report the scam. They can help prevent the scammer from harming others. I don't know if they'll be able to help you get your money back, but try to shut them down. Also, consider reporting to your local police and any relevant consumer protection agencies. Join our email group to stay updated with the latest safety tips and scam alerts. It's easy, just click on the link in the description below. Have you ever encountered a scam while selling or buying online? Share your stories in the comments. We'd love to hear from you. You can help others learn from your experiences as well. Stay safe out there. The final step to staying safe on Facebook Marketplace is to update all your Facebook security settings. Fortunately, I recently posted this video that walks you step by step through the process of changing your Facebook settings to make you less vulnerable. So click on this video now.